Rebalance sex energy. Most success in life comes from managing your ancient instincts. If you want to have a decent looking body, you need to exercise when you don't feel like exercising. You need to not eat, or at least not eat as much as you want to when you are hungry. You need to get healthy sleep, which means you need to go to bed before you want to. Relationships are the same. Way back in the day, once you had feeling for somebody, you could only see them when the circumstances allowed. You couldn't call or text them whenever you felt like it. You and they had to wait. But one very misunderstood facet of instinct mismatch is our sex energy. It was very difficult to express your sex energy even by yourself. What if somebody saw you? It's not like today when you're imagining who knows what. But back then, if somebody saw you rubbing one out, they would know you were thinking about somebody in your tribe because there wasn't anybody else to think about. And pretty soon everybody would know. So most people back then had a ton of sex energy. And the only way to express that sex energy was through being more and more productive. Being more productive by being a better hunter. Everything we take for granted today was something that was very, very hard to get back then. Status was the ultimate. Status earned by years of being a top-level hunter. That status got you admiration from the ladies. Because achieving high status after years of productivity was the only way to express sex energy, it's not likely people back then thought about sex like we do today. It's very rare that any normal human can last a couple of days without expressing sex energy. Kind of like if you go a couple of days without food, it's like you are doing something worthy of social media fame. But back then, going a few days or even a week without food was normal. That's why we evolved a two-way fat system. Build fat when times are good. Burn fat sometimes for weeks when times were not good. When Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich, he found the most common cause of poverty was expressing far too much sex energy. And he found that the most associated trait with high achievers was that they conserved their sex energy, or they rechanneled it. But this isn't entirely accurate. They didn't rechannel it. It kind of rechanneled itself. This is what happens when you make mindless sexual expressions either by yourself or with low-quality partners not important. Your sex energy will automatically rechannel itself to much bigger and longer-term ambitions. To learn how, visit mindpersuasion.com/live-training.